This week, I wanted to learn how to do a cartwheel. I always thought cartwheels looked really cool, and I always wanted to learn how to do one, but every time I tried, I would fall down. My biggest fear whenever I attempted a cartwheel was having my entire body upside down without any support. Anytime I tried to do a cartwheel, my legs would start to get really bent as I was going over. Luckily, I got over this fear while I was learning how to do handstands. I learned that it's actually not that scary, and there's many ways that you can catch yourself if you do fall. So before I even attempted a cartwheel, I made sure that I stretched. I'm going to be using my shoulders and legs a lot, so it's important that I keep them as relaxed and loose as possible. Going into my first attempt, my plan was to start by doing a handstand and then falling over onto my feet. When I did this, it made doing a cartwheel seem so much easier because it's pretty much the same thing. When you do a cartwheel, you kick your legs up the same way you would in a handstand, and then you twist your body and fall over to the opposite side. After trying the handstand cartwheel, I tried to do a real cartwheel. And I was actually able to do it. It was honestly a lot easier than I expected. And since it was so easy, I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to see if I could do a one-handed cartwheel. So I tried to do one right away, and it was a lot harder. After many failed attempts, I went on Google and I tried to search up the proper technique for a one-handed cartwheel, and I realized that I was placing my hand down wrong. If you're doing a one-handed cartwheel and you're right-handed, when you go down with your right hand, you want to twist your palm so that your fingers are facing to the right. Rotating your hand is actually going to help you support your body when you're coming down, and it's going to make it easier for you to kick your legs over to the other side. After fixing my hand placement, I kept trying, and it became a lot easier to flip my body over, but I was still having two problems. One was my legs were very bent, and the other one was sometimes when I do a proper cartwheel, I would bring my second hand out for support. I think I did this because it was a bit scary doing the cartwheel with just one hand, so when I did it, my second arm would just come out naturally to catch myself. I focused on keeping my legs as straight as possible and not using my second hand for support. And I kept practicing until I was finally able to do it.
Yeah, bro, that was it. Come.
In this attempt, I was very close to using the second hand, but I stopped myself right before I placed it down.
Yeah, bro, that was it.
After doing my first two-handed cartwheel, it only took me one day of practice to be able to do a one-handed cartwheel. This was a very fun skill to learn, and I recommend you guys to try to learn it as well. It's actually a lot easier than it looks. Just make sure you stretch properly before you try to do it. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. You can also follow me on Instagram for any updates. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another skill.